Hello everyone, this is MD Starcraft. The MD at the front of my name does not mean I have a degree in Starcraft. It stands for Maryland, the state in which I live. And today I have for you a Starcraft 2 replay between MTW, a Demuslim spawning as Red Terran on the right side of Metalopolis, and ATN Socke spawning as the blue protoss on the left side of Metalopolis. So Metalopolis, protoss versus Terran, Socke versus Demuslim. What else is there to say? I mean, it's gonna be an awesome game. Okay, I know I'm like stalling. It's because I forgot totally what I was gonna say there and look like a total noob. Anywho, let's put the production tab down, even though people aren't really building much right now. Anywho, Socke and Muslim, both great players. They will have a clan tag, which means they're clan bangers, as I like to call them. Also means they're pretty good. Demuslim, I don't actually think he's a Muslim. I mean, just saying right there. Don't be racist like those people down in Florida who luckily stopped their Quran burning thing. Anywho, Socke, I think I've already had a game of his posted on my channel, so hopefully this game turns into epicness. These spawn points on Metalopolis probably mean they're going to split the map in half, and they're going to mass expand like crazy. Protoss vs. Terran, normally what we see are Templar versus Ghost and Bioball wars, where the Protoss player will get High Templar, Terran player will get Bioball with Ghost, and we'll have the High Templar trying to feed back the Ghost trying to sniper EMP the Templar, just so that they can get the huge EMPs or Psystorms off on the other players like Giant Bioball of Marine Marauder or Zealot Sentry or Zealot Stalker. That's normally what we see, but hey, with such good players like this, who knows, we might end up seeing like battle cruisers versus, I don't know, Immortals? Wouldn't be that fair of a fight, but the point is, these players never know what to expect. Ooh, good micro there from Socke, pulling his probe right as it was at 20 HP and lost all its shield. Good thing by Demuslim, they'll bring in another SCV out, so that first one doesn't die to epic probe micro. Demuslim finally gonna get the right scouting on the Protoss. Both these positions, we're gonna see a macro game up in here. Orbital command going down, each player playing standard right now. Probe escaping, gonna pull out now that a Marine's coming out, because the Marine will go PvP and kill it. They'll leave the Cyber Core coming down, very, very standard. Continuing to pump probes, using Chrono Boost on probes. Orbital command just about finishing, we're gonna see a Mule call down. Are we? Yeah, there we go. We have a Tech Lab coming out for Demuslim, not entirely strange. Marauder's very powerful against early Protoss gateway users. This Marine, oh, there's still a probe in here! What's you doing in here, probe? Get out of there, says the Marine. He's gonna chase after. We have Marauder going down right away. Do we have concussive shells? No, normally you see really fast concussive shells. Is the probe gonna die? Oh, poor little probe. The Marine's totally awesome. Getting the first kill of the match, or at least I think so. We have a Stalker coming down there, we have concussive shells. So both players are going to get pretty early attacking forces out now as the Stalker's on the way. We have Pylon, probably going to see some hidden tech over there. Very big base on this map because it's like a macro kind of map with all bases, so they do give you pretty big space inside your main. Great place to hide. You can hide stuff here in the smoke, you can hide it here, or you can just proxy them from like over here in someone else's base. And we do have the Stargate going down. Not all the way over here though. One would have probably expected to see him proxy it on the side over here. So he's going to go for Void Rays or Phoenix, because both are completely viable options versus Terran. Demuslim doing the standard thing against Protoss, throwing down some more racks. Getting a second gas isn't always standard, but maybe he's going to go for quick stim pack and combat shields. Back to the Stargate though, you can get either Phoenix or Void Rays and still make it very effective against Terran, because Void Rays are just Void Rays, and Terran tend to get a lot of Marauders first and not that many Marines. I think a Void Ray can kill 3 Marines, just like 1v1. So if your opponent doesn't have that many Marines, or if you can charge the Void Ray up on something, you can just win right out. And I mean, that isn't completely unheard of even at the pro level. Or you can get Phoenix. It does look like he's going to get Phoenix. Now Phoenix you can use to pick up key units like siege tanks or marauders in the army to not only put them up into the air so you can shoot them down with other Phoenix and Stalkers, but mainly to like what's the word I'm looking for? Incapacitate them. So he's going to do Molten Phoenix, so maybe he's going to go for Phoenix or S. But if you incapacitate big units like siege tanks or something, you can move forward without them getting free shots off on your infantry or your ground forces. First Phoenix out, going to do scouting. That's the other good thing about Phoenix. You can just scout to high heaven, because these things are so fast. He's going to see that there are a lot of Marines. That's probably a good thing he didn't go with Void Rays. We do have Stim Pack on the way, along with Warp Gate Researchers, all kinds of things going down for both players. And the Twilight Council going down now for Socke, so maybe he's not going to stick with Phoenix. Probably going to go for that Templar, like is normal. With the Engineering Bay going down for Demuslim, so he's probably going to throw down some missile turrets to ward away these stupid Phoenix, because Phoenix cannot kill a missile turret no matter how hard they try. This Scouting SCV is still going around. Oh, are we going to have a worker battle with this? No, we are not. Ooh, these two Phoenix. Oh, poor SCV. Phoenix micro going down there from Socke. Totally awesome. We do have armies starting macro up there. Factory down for the Muslim. He is putting a reactor on it, but he's throwing up a starport right next to it, so he's probably going to switch them and get medevacs. No one throwing down expansion. It looks like Socke is starting to throw down his expansion, getting the pile up there. And we do have weapons level 1 going on for the Muslim, so the Muslim's staying off a huge one-base build, getting tons of stuff. This is going to be interesting to see when he expands. These Phoenix are going to be kind of problematic running around until you can get some missile turrets. We do have charge going down for Socke, so it looks like he is going to go Templar. But Templar, you normally get charged really quickly because you build a lot of zealots. He's throwing down 2 more gateways. Where is that Twilight Council? La 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 la. Starport almost done. Weapons 1 for the Muslim. I think I already said that, but anywho. Standard 3 racks, 2 tech, 1 reactor. Oh, these Phoenix getting a few shots off on the factory, doing a whole 8 damage per shot. Not that much. Socke is moving out over here, so maybe going to see him start to secure it. He is getting his Temple Archives down. Maybe going to want to get Psystorm before he secures that expo. Socke, or Demuslim, with a huge ground army now, sitting at 16 Marines and 2 Marauders. Mainly Marines is very strange to see from Terran players. Normally you see them get a lot of Marauders. These Phoenix, oh, this Phoenix almost goes down to 38 HP. Phoenix, I mean, they're basically like paper planes with laser beams and graviton beams. But other than that, they're like paper planes. They go down so fast, just about any kind of fire. We do have combat shields going down now for the Muslim. He's getting more Marauders, realizing he only had 2 in his army composition. And he has his 2 medevacs out, so the Muslim probably going to push with this force. Socke has been building up a pretty big Zealot force, but Zealot's just not that good against Stim Marines and Marauders. The Muslim doing the smart thing and throwing out an expo somewhere. I don't see where. Oh, he's throwing it up over there, hiding it. So now we are going to have a fight go down. There is a Templar down, but he does not have any Psystorm. Yeah, it's kind of problematic. It looks like Socke is going to pincer these guys in here, though, with guys coming down from here and behind. Good play from Socke. They're positioning his guys over there, and Zealots do have charge now. So it looks like Socke is going to be able to finish this off. This factory still just kind of floating in there. The Muslim trying to do his best micro as he can, but these Phoenix army will take down medevacs. Good call with the Phoenix there, keeping them alive so that he can eventually shoot down medevacs, and these, oh, great lifting up there too. These Zealot's going to run after this little Marine. Kill it! Kill it! Is he going to get it? He is going to get it once the stim wears out, but no, the Marine gets away. So this factory, going to get out of there now, realizing he's going to die. And we have the Ghost Academy going down for the Muslim. This command center almost should be up. Good play there, expanding right before you push out, because if you trade armies, you get a free expansion. But Socke getting absolutely huge number of Zealots, going to push back to the Muslim with just Zealots. If the Muslim gets enough Marauders, this really won't be that effective. I mean, charge is pretty good, but even once Marauders get slow and stim, I mean, they're very hard to kill with just Zealots, especially in like a choke similar to this one. And Socke doing smart thing, throwing down his own Nexus. This factory still hasn't gone down. Socke setting up right outside. Ooh, don't land that command center there. The Muslim, it's going to get a killed. Socke gonna pull back now. Ooh, no, not much. I got to stim up. They take down 1 Zealot. Ooh, that Zealot escaping with 7. Oh, nice landing there from the Muslim. Great micro. Unloading his guys right there to get an extra Zealot or sniper too. Good play from the Muslim. See why he is that good. We have the Ghost Academy down, but no Ghost coming out. Still just off 3 racks because he hasn't been able to saturate this. Natural, yeah, landing is commencing right about now. Phoenix getting back in. Gonna snipe this Marine. Poor little Marine. They're gonna go for the medevacs now. Those medevacs have some guys with them. Don't kill that. This factory's still alive by some miracle. We do have the Mobius reactor coming out for the Ghost, so they are gonna start off with enough energy to EMP. Very crucial that you get that first protoss. And do the Templar have enough to Psystorm? They don't have enough to Psystorm. These two don't. These two do, though. Do we have the Chimera Amulet done? We don't have the Chimera Amulet done. He's going to need to let these guys stay out there, get a lot of energy build up. We have Planetary Fortress going down for the Muslim. Normally you get a Orbital Command at your second, but fearing that there is going to be a pretty big Zealot push, I guess he's going for the Planetary Fortress. This is a relatively small army from the Muslim without any ghosts in it. They have an armory going down, too, so maybe we're going to see Thors and Ghosts. You almost never see Thors versus Protoss, especially Templar, because they can feed back on a Thor for 200 damage once it's got max energy. So very interesting play here from the Muslim. Like to see this kind of stuff. Interesting unit compositions. Here we go. Are they going to engage here? Looks like the Muslim going to pull out. Maybe he's going to load this guys into his medevac. No, this factory is doing great scouting information for him, though. You can see this proxy. Is he going to move forward, try to snipe these Phoenix out? Socke's ground army has moved away, or maybe he's just trying to trap the Muslim up in this narrow place. We do have the first Ghost coming down with some more racks as this natural gets saturated for the Muslim. We're going to see a drop now here by the Muslim into the main of Socke. Good job on loading. Ooh, just flipped the mouse there. He's going to snipe a pylon, maybe going to get away. Nice storm going down, though, killing a bunch of Marines. They're just exploding into blood. And Phoenix going to come in. Looks like Socke's going to pinch this army. One Phoenix is sniped, though. Feedback on the medevac. Great job using the Templar. Small storm there, only hitting